Texas Longhorns. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial stands the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much to love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Gonna run it. It's Smothers. Enough to move the chains. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Arch is gonna throw for it. Rush is on. On the move, he fires. And that one's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Motion from the wideout. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. 3rd and long right here. Just feeds the running back. Still running at the 35. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Longhorns are flying down the field.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do.
He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Texas! Start for the offense. Points on the board already.
And the coaches talked to us this week of how important it was to getting out to a fast start, and that was the key to winning the game. The offense definitely took that message to heart.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Arch Madness. He gets it in there for the two-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive, and they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Takes this handoff and headed to the right.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Might as well run him again. Inside the 25. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
And David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football.
Fires toward the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. They'll ride him again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Bama! They'll try to tack one more on their score. Bangs it through for an extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kick. Here's Arts to throw. He's taking the shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Out wide right, it's Townsend. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. Making the adjustment on the play. Third down from the gun, Manning. He's going to let it go. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Longhorns! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Manning. Almost had that one picked off in the end zone.
Yeah, and that should have been a pick, but it really doesn't matter. The two-point play, man, you're trying to shove that thing in there. Even if it's a pick, it's okay, but you're trying to make a play to get those 2 points, and obviously he failed in that one, and it could have been an interception.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. He'll try the left side. Got room at the 35. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Russell. Caught. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Quick handoff. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Throwing Russell. Right side, it's Ford. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Here's the give off the left side. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Keep it on the ground. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. Firing to the right, complete. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Down to 2 minutes to play, we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Fourth down, Russell. Oh, pressure's coming. He's on the move. Not gonna make it. And the fourth down gamble backfires.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Manning on play action. Here comes the heat. Out wide right, it's Coleman. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning on the Jets. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Driving forward, it's Smothers. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. A give to Brown. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a
It's in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
again, Jesse Palmer. I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Florida head coach told me before the game, here at home with this conference opponent and heated rival coming in, this is an opportunity to make a name for themselves in the conference. The SEC is off to a competitive start, and they have got to prove themselves here today. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Will kick off first, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. They got him in the end zone for a safety, just an inexplicable lapse of judgment to go back into his own end zone.
And that is how you set the tone as a defense on the first drive of the game. You're not just getting a 3-and-out. You're not even just getting a turnover. But you actually score points with a safety to open this thing up.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. On the return.
The return is tackled down at the 26, and the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. Got the back over the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Manning. He'll take a deep shot here. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
2nd and long here. Running inside. It's Smothers. Past the 6. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. There's some room, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Texas! Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Here's Arts to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
Number 44, set to kick it off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Jones to throw. Left side, it's Stockton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Longhorns! The defense putting points on the board. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Trying to surge it in. He's into the end zone for the 2, and the lead is now at 16. Coming out with it, it's Abrams. Slips through the line. He's got it out. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Florida. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And the extra point was good. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Look out! And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Now here's Manning. Stepping to the right. Going for it all. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Pulls it. He'll pitch it. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down. A big gain on the option, and they will challenge your ability to tackle in space.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Looking for an alley. Maybe a crease. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. And the Longhorns are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
They'll need a bunch on second down. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll give it to Brown. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Makes the grab on the big throw. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Into the house. Touchdown, Texas.
Number 3 in the end zone.
Point lead, going for 2 here. If they get it, it'll be a 3-possession game. Throwing Manning. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Two-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They have it for the 3rd time and still looking for their initial first down of the game. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
Great, let's go.
They'll move the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Jones wants to throw it. Finds his man. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Out of the shotgun on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive.
That just could not have gone any worse for the offense, guys. Not only
It's in the game.
Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Bauer, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much to love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Sooners will kick off first, and here we go. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here's Manning. Buying a little time to his left. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And how about that start for the offense in this game? You could not ask for a better play. They come out firing, going down the field. They get a huge completion. What a way to begin this football contest.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. A lot of chapters in this rivalry. They've been in different conferences. They've been in the same conference, and now they're going to the SEC to elevate this feud.
And I feel like it just takes rivalry games in the SEC to a whole new level, right? When you think about Texas and Oklahoma, you think about past Heisman Trophy winners and national championships. And now, David, you're adding that to Florida, Georgia, Alabama, LSU. It's just an entirely different level now.
And it's just fun to watch rivalries in college football, and we've lost a lot of them with expansion. This one we get to keep. I love that they're both going to the SEC. They're going to play each other a bunch. We're going to still have this Red River rivalry that gets so many people excited. It's an unbelievable event. We've been there for game day a bunch. It is absolutely crazy.
Firing to the end zone. Caught along the right sideline. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Changing the routes with his receivers. Manning. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
Powers forward. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. Timeout, Oklahoma, that's their second. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down.
And it's like the defense knew on 3rd and goal, they're not a tackle in the middle. They're going to go to the outside. They run the touch pass, and they fly after it, fly upfield, make the tackle, and now it's decision time. 4th and goal. What you going to do, offense?
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. The Sooners call timeout, and that's their last one. And they can't be thrilled using all 3 timeouts here in the first quarter. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Rush right in his face. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down.
And I think that's going to be a frustrating drive for this offense, man. You move the ball on your first possession right down the field, and you choose to be aggressive, and you choose to go for the touchdown. But now you get nothing out of this possession. The defense gets the stop. They get some momentum going in their favor.
Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
There he goes. Into plus territory. They stop him at the 46, and now this offense can really attack. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to Robinson. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Out wide right, it's Blaylock. Touchdown Sooners! He got a step and just dusted the field. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Arts to throw. Here comes the heat. Right side, it's Townsend. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker. They'll run for it. It's Brown. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've swapped into the field and we're ready to go in the second. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for the edge. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Caught in the backfield. It's Wingo. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Longhorns will hustle to the line.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
To throw, Manning. Going for the big play. He makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I'm about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Run in the red zone. It's Smothers. He is stopped short in the gamble on the 2 to try to go on top. Comes up short. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Plows through the defense. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Fires left. Makes a connection. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Blaylock.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Defense in press coverage. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet. Catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double-team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
He'll throw it. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quickly to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the 1st down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the 1st down. And dude chose to run out of bounds.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge 1st down.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rusher. It's just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
Oh, he missed it. No good. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Manning on play action. Flush to the left. He turns it loose to the left. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Quick give. It Smothers. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup. Not enough for the first down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Manning from the gun on third down. Got his man. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And the Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Harris. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Sooners come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Out wide right, it's Blaylock. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Blaylock. Stopped in his tracks, he got nothing, it'll be 2nd and 10.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun. Here's Xavier Robinson. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
To the air, it's Mateer. Escapes the pressure to his right. Blasted as he lets it go.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score. But their defense is playing lights out. So to me right now, this is a no-brainer. After the...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it, 1st down and more. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. The run inside. It's Robinson. Got the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Second down to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right side, it's Harris. Makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Ready to try the point after. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Nowhere to go.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Throwing Manning. Going downfield for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And I think that right there has been one of the biggest stories of this game so far. The reason this team trails is they can't get one of their best players the football in the passing game. This guy's a weapon. He eats defenses alive each and every week and has yet to make 1 catch in this game.
Third down from the gun, Manning. Rushes on. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th.
Booster. Western. Freeze.
4th down, Manning. Showing the arm strength to the left. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip and tuck affair. One final quarter to play and a W in the win column at stake as we open the fourth. So first down will open up the final period.
Here we go. Ready. 180. Cross. Go.
From the gun, it's Smothers. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Go.
Arch Madness. Still looking to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. And the Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways, and they haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort on the scramble. It took a little longer than they would have liked, but maybe that's the play that's really going to sort of spark this offense and really maybe get this guy going more on the ground.
Yeah, and you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
Sweet.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do.
Go.
Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Left side is Wingo. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Run in the red zone, it's Brown. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. One more time, it's Brown. And he's in! Touchdown, Longhorns! Now they'll try to tie it up with the 2 late.
Booster.
Here's Manning to throw. And the defense swarms him under the 2-point attempt is stopped. And so too is the attempt to tie the game. The returner will field it and bring it back. He gets a block. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. They're all over him. At the 45 on his way. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first. Out wide right, it's Sategna. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the snap, looking to throw. got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
It is loud in here as they try to help them get a stop on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Handoff to Xavier. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Third and long right here. Xavier again. Turning it on. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he gets it in.
It's in the game.
Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the LSU Tigers and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Longhorns ready to kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. This This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Right side, it's Barry. On the move, it's a 30. Caught, and he's got room. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Hits inside, it's Barry. Still running at the 40. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. LSU right back to the line. Defense showing blitz here. Snap on first down, wants to throw. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Longhorns have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
On the left side, here's Coleman. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It Smothers. To the 15. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Wide receiver comes in motion. They go play action with Manning. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Left side is Green. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's Barry. Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Might as well run him again. Brought down, though. Looks as if LSU will pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. LSU quick to the line. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in recent years, but the foundation, wide open spaces, touchdown Tigers. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, making a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
And the PAT makes it 14-6.
LSU 14, Texas 6. Number 8 set to kick this one away. Texas.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
14. Ready to go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. He's got the first down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Long way to go on second down.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Ready to go.
Arch is going to throw for it. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's third down. On the ground, it's Smothers. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here as we get a look at the numbers so far. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Making the adjustment. Manning to throw for it on fourth. Escapes the pressure going right. Lets it fly. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They're working that left side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Brown.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Manning tries to pick it up on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory.
Ready, go!
Makes it, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. He makes the grab for the 2 and ties the game. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. With the draw, it's Barry. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Makes the catch. It's Harris. LSU will get a first down.
Complete via the screen. Pickup of 5. Good enough for first down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense might bring the house here. Running inside. It's Barry. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Sets his feet. It's Levin. They'll run the screen. There he goes. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
Phenomenal play call by the offensive coordinator. You're calling screen passes to take advantage of a good pass rush, and that's exactly what happened. The offensive linemen, they just let those defensive ends run up the field. Quarterback did a perfect job holding on to the ball to the last possible second, getting it out to his running back, and man, that running back had a convoy out ahead of him.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Out of the backfield, the running back snags it, but couldn't keep his feet in bounds. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Straight ahead, it's Barry. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down and DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Barry. Touchdown, Tigers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass.
Number 8, set to kick off. 10-6.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Arch Madness. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. 2nd and long here. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Got his man on the right. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. 4th down, Manning. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Here's Arch to throw. Look out! Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
From the gun, it's Smothers. Stopped right there. The Longhorns want to move quickly. 3rd down from the gun, Manning. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Final seconds of the 1st half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. There's some daylight. Turning it on. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
You know, it looks like they just flip the ball and everything just magically works. You know why this toss to the left works? Because the wide receivers block. You know, I know you don't say that very often. Most of the time they want to run out, you know, get the glory, catch the ball, but they got to do a good job of blocking. When you toss it on the perimeter, those guys are pivotal for this play to have success. Really good.
Gonna take a shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Tigers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
I gotta tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this 1st half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're adding their lead.
The fake, and he wants to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion. LSU will put foot to leather to start the 2nd half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
To throw, Manning. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Manning from the gun on third down. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the third quarter, they're being...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Manning to throw for it on fourth. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
Driving for the goal line, loose football. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play. And sometimes you just count your blessings, and the blessing for the offense was that the ball went out of bounds.
How devastating would that have been for this offense, Reese, if they had lost possession down here in the red zone like that? That would have been a killer for this offense, for their momentum, for the entire team. Really, really...
Touchdown, Tigers! And
It's in the game.
glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. How
every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. The kickoff bounces through the end. Using his legs, it's Smothers. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Longhorns will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's going to let it go. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Throwing Manning. Here comes the heat. Caught. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it. It's Smothers. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Tempo and overdrive. Wide receiver comes in motion. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
If you're going to try a push pass here on first down by the goal line, you've really got to get great blocking. You can't allow penetration, and the offense wasn't able to do that. Look at the defense on that last play. They were able to get in the backfield. They make a tackle on a speedy wide receiver to get the TFL.
He's changing the play. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you're talking about coming out ready, hair's on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Pulls it. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. And the Aggies with the 1st and 10. Play fake, Reed. Extending the play. And he's left with no option but to throw it away. Did Bevo really get his name after altering a brand on his backside put there by Texas A&M students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894, Reese's first birthday. What an amazing rivalry.
There have been a lot of good players during that stretch, too. Think about Ricky Williams from the Horns, Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M. So many great coaches have patrolled the sidelines in this rivalry for years.
Under pressure. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Quarterback keeps it. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going.
Well, they're setting the tone early in this game. Fourth down in their own end. They go for it on the ground, and they pick it up.
They want to set the tone. They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable and that they're willing to do anything to keep the football.
You're exactly right, Reese. They are sending a very clear message to this defense. We're going to run the football. We don't care what you do, but you are not going to stop us.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like, you're going to cover this guy coming across the field, get it to him early on the first drive, let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often, and he picks up the big game.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Quarterback keeper. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for a fourth down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult.
A lot of room to the right. He's at the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Man, he just makes it look so fun to play quarterback. Like, he's playing his own little game. He just scrambles around, takes off. Nobody can catch him all the way to the house for 6.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 7, Texas 0. Texas.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Manning on play action. Moves to his right. Rolling right and going deep. Makes a grab on the shot. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. One final play before the end of the quarter. Sells to run, looking to pass. Moving to his left. He's going to fire to the left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. We reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Running the red zone. It smothers. And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Looking for the 2-point try. Here's Arts to throw. Batted at the line and incomplete as that throw was headed toward the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. He won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you can see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it out nearly to the 35-yard line, corralled and brought down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here comes the Texas offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Quarterback changing the play. Here's Manning to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. That can be a momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the 37. Now this offense is back on the field. To the air, it's Reed. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's going to take off. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Let's see what they've got on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Owens. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Owens. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Might as well run him again. Driven back.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Maybe a double pass. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggies. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To throw, Manning. Rushes on. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Ready. Black 88. Black 88. Go.
Looking for room. It's Smothers. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They go play action with Manning. And the rush will get to him at the 25. But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Well, the defense was ready for that. Offense trying to toss it to get to the perimeter of the football field, but there were just too many defenders. Running back was able to make the first guy miss, couldn't make the second one, though, and it's a loss of yards.
Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays, and you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it, they know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him, and as soon as he took off,